Ezra speaking. Oh, adventures with his family he's seeking. Reporting weather, telling stories wherever he goes. It's the Ezra Speaking Show. Yay!
Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry. I feel terrible. Continue. I was just answering. Okay, go, Ezra. Sorry, buddy. I just always answer when people say things, you know? Okay.
I made that. Okay.
All right.
Hello, Ezra speaking here. Everyone, my next guest was signed by Reunion Records back in 2013, and he soon released his first album, 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭. He released 2 more albums since then. Very exciting. Please welcome music artist, blogger, and podcast host, my friend Tim Timmons. Welcome to the Ezra Speaking Show, Mr.
Buddy,
Tim Timmons.
I'm so excited. I'm all excited. Let's go.
We got like a music artist slash...
Hey, can I have you just come with me and wake me up with that?
Sure.
My friend, Tim Timmons, just like if you could just wake me up like that would be really great.
How has it been touring with Sanctus Rio?
Yeah, so we've done a bunch of tours together. We've spent a lot of time together, and I really love these guys. They're really good men, and they're really funny, and we have a lot of fun together. We don't take ourselves that seriously, and we just enjoy what we do. And then we get to also meet really cool people, and that's part of the fun part about being on the road is you get to meet people like you and see what God's doing in different parts of the country or the different parts of the world.
Yeah. Did you know that coming up here shortly, you, Dustin, and Mark are all going to have birthdays in the same week? February 9th is yours.
Let's go.
February 13th is Mark's, and February 14th is Dustin's.
That's so great. Well, they're much older than I am. So I'm 23, and they're like about 40 or some
Wow.
damn age like that. But I'm about 23. But that really means a lot to them, I'm sure, to have me in their same.
Well, you guys will need a big cake.
We will need a big cake.
What kind of cake do you like?
Not chocolate. I know.
Like,
Do we
so like
do we
a
need to
vanilla
edit?
buttercream?
That was very specific. And I'm excited about that specificity.
You like
Would you
ice
say a
cream
vanilla what?
A vanilla buttercream cake?
Wow, I think I just found my new favorite cake. So
Thank you.
I'm really excited about that. And then what I'm most excited is that you're going to send me that on February 9th. This is what, when I get teary, that's what I think about.
What?
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that.
Okay,
You can if you want.
do you like ice cream cake?
I do like ice cream cake.
So maybe we could do like a vanilla ice cream cake with sprinkles.
Yes, I don't love chocolate ice cream. Again, I know that's really hard in the heart. But I love a lot of other ice cream, so
Like
let's do this.
strawberry.
Strawberry. Sure.
All right, there we go, strawberry.
I'm so excited right now.
I like your idea to focus and to help others focus on putting Jesus into everyday rhythms of our lives. What does Jesus look like to you?
It's such a good question. That's awesome. What does Jesus look like to me? Oh man, Jesus disrupts me every day. So, in the most beautiful ways, like when somebody cuts me off on the road, or does something that hurts my feelings, or I just all of a sudden think I'm better than them, and that I'm like, well, they shouldn't have done this because that was mean, and I'm better than them, and I kind of judge them as a human. And Jesus every day is like, you don't really get to do that. You get to actually pray for your enemy or pray for somebody that hurts your feelings versus, I have other words I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Yeah, I think in our world today, what does Jesus look like? Jesus looks like the person who's for the people who nobody else is for. Like Jesus is the one who's inviting us to love our enemies, love the people that don't have things that we have, and how do we become Jesus? Like, there's an idea of being a representative is.
Yes.
In the Bible, where actually Adam was the first representer of God, not even a representative, but like he gets to present God again. So like, what does Jesus look like? Hopefully I look a lot like Jesus in parts of me. Hopefully you look a lot like Jesus in certain parts of you. Certain parts of me do not look like Jesus. And that's what he's like changing in me and working on in my heart, and he's working on in your heart. And so I think because we're made in his image, I look like Jesus in some ways. In other ways, very much not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, this is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
Buddy.
Now, before we continue to the Tim Timmons speed run,
Oof.
you shared something in the concert about this X on your wrist.
Yep. Want me to explain that a little bit?
Yeah.
So I write an X on my wrist every single day, every single morning. So I was given 5 years to live 23 years ago. So it's incurable cancer, they say. There's still tumors in my liver right now that they say are wearing out my heart. And I got to wake up again today. And so part of the reason I write this on my wrist every morning is just saying, Jesus, you woke me up again today. I just get to join you today. Like, what is Jesus doing? Instead of me, because I used to say, God, would you come do this? Help me with this, which is all fine. But I just changed my prayer to saying, Jesus, you're already doing cool things around me. And how do I just join you in what you're already doing? Like tonight I get to hang out with you, very late, by the way. This is like beyond bedtime. It's after my show.
Yeah.
Just saying, you're amazing. But tonight I get to just join Jesus. And then when I go to sleep, I join Jesus in sleep. And if I wake up tomorrow, I will write this again and say, Jesus, what do you have for today? It's way more fun.
That's a great record.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, it's time for the Tim Timmons speed round. For those that don't know you super well,
Okay.
let's have fun and answer these questions as fast as you can.
Let's have fun. Okay.
What's something you got in your tour bag?
What's something I have in my tour bag? And you said tour.
Tour bag.
I love that. What's something I have in my tour bag? Oh gosh, that's interesting. I have one of those health bars. I just saw it a second ago. It's like one of those chewy ones that will never leave your teeth. You know those ones that are made up of like 3 ingredients and they have, anyways, they're terrible. But this one's like, hi, I'm very healthy and you might barf at the other side of it. So that's what I have in my tour bag.
Pineapple on pizza.
Ooh, you know what? I can do it. I'm not going to order it, but I can do it. What about you?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Me neither. I think it's a dab.
Favorite vegetable?
Is that crazy? The first thing that came to my head was cauliflower.
Wow.
Yeah, your face was incredible, and I'm not going to take that personally. But I don't even know if I like cauliflower, but it's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay,
I mean,
cauliflower.
speed round. It's speed round.
Favorite fruit?
Cauliflower? No, I'm just kidding.
It's
I'm kidding. You know what? I think a perfectly timed blackberry.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yes.
Okay, put that on my cake.
Yes. You're at the coffee shop. What's your order?
I get a juice. I don't drink coffee. It's nothing. I just never got into it.
Yeah.
I like juice.
I understand.
Thank you. Gosh, I feel seen.
Dogs or cats?
Is that even a question?
Yes.
Shouldn't be a question. Dogs, obviously. Cats.
Cats.
Here's the problem. I'm going to be real honest right now, Ezra. Cats are like, they're kind of cruising around, and all of a sudden it's like, I mean, they just at any point could take your face off. A dog's like, I will lick your face off, but I won't. So that's the truth about cats, and there's no other truth.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes. Favorite candy?
Reese's sticks.
That's what Mark said.
Really?
He
Reese's
said
sticks?
Reese's anything.
Yeah, Mark's pretty smart. He's pretty smart. But Reese's sticks,
I never tried.
I know, because that's what Jesus would eat. Put those in my cake too.
What's your first job?
My first job ever, I worked at a flower shop. It was like this huge, it was like Disneyland for flower people in Orange County, where I'm from. And I was a bagger, so I bagged up all the plants, but people would ask me questions all the time of like, what does this flower do? And I would make stuff up. I mean, I killed more flowers. I mean, I'm just saying it and admitting it. feel lighter right now, but they would say, is this an acid-loving plant? I'm like, yes, it loves acid and it loves lots of water, and I'm sure it doesn't want any water or acid. So don't do that for your first job.
Yikes.
Yes.
Is there any other special projects you're working on?
Yes, I am writing a book right now, and my wife and I are writing it together, so that's really fun.
What's it called?
It's called The Best Week of Your Life.
That's cool.
Yeah, so there are 10,080 minutes in a week. You just got smarter. Just saying. And 80 of those minutes, a lot of Jesus people spend in like a church gathering like that, which is awesome. But then there are 10,000 other minutes, and that's kind of our week. And I look at that and I go, I'm amazing when the church people gather, but when we get out of the room, I don't know if I'm joining Jesus outside of the room. So it was just this encouragement of like, what if we did that? So I'm working on that book right now, which is The Best Week of Your Life. And then there's a movie that I'm kind of helping with that's about my story, which is pretty amazing. So that's really fun too.
That's pretty cool. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Mr. Timmons, for being able to sit with me today. You are awesome, and it's been my privilege to sit down with you for a few minutes. Everyone, please follow Tim Timmons on Facebook and Instagram, as well as me, Ezra Speaking. See you soon. Bye, guys.
Dude, you're awesome.
Oh, we can't go just yet.
All right.
I know you're able and I know you can save through the fire with your mighty hand. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone.
I know the sorrow and I know the hurt, but all goes away if you just say the word. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone. Good job, dude.
All right, there you go.
They say it only
Good
takes
job.
a little faith to move a mountain. Well, good thing, a little faith is all I have right now. God, when you choose